What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're going to Alton Towers today, and I wanted to start the vlog from the car because driving in the UK is ridiculous.
Right lane.
Keep going. No, don't follow him. Keep going right. Keep going right.
Oh, keep going right?
Yeah.
See, guys?
Follow the gray car. Follow the gray car. Yep. To the yep.
Oh, that one's merging now.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Follow the gray car. It's fine.
All right.
Okay. Now this is the road out to Alton.
That's an
Oh no. My God.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, dude. Guys, this is a two-way street. This is a one-way easily in the US.
We finally arrived. This park was such a pain to get to, and we'll dive into that in a second. But first, to go over some history, Alton Towers opened in 1980. This is one of the country's signature amusement parks. Everyone knows about Alton Towers. The place is super cool. It has a lot of interesting architectural sites, gardens, and of course amusement rides. 10 roller coasters call this park home, and what's very interesting about Alton Towers is they can't build above the tree line. I'm fascinated to see how these coasters ride given how unique they are.
Guys, we're at Alton Towers. I know Mark just mentioned it, but I'm going to reiterate, this has easily been the most difficult theme park to get to ever for me. Antonio and Gio, Mark himself, are more seasoned than I am when it comes to parks, and we all are in agreement this has been by far the hardest park to access. Given we drive on the other side of the road, there's some different things, but generally speaking, it is so difficult, and we're still not even there. We just parked at this B Tower thing. We still have to take a monorail or either a very long walk to wherever the park entrance is. We haven't even seen a coaster. This is incredible.
Super cool. The drive here alone was an experience. It was 3 hours, and like 2 hours of that was just on country roads, not even highways. Yeah, it was fine, but
I'm so glad we're here together finally, though.
Same. And I'm excited to see how we even get in because
we're seeing signs that say monorail to park entrance.
We can't
what an
walk
experience
there, so
this is.
yeah, so cool.
This ride was insane.
It was nuts. It was nuts. I am just like baffled by where we are. First off, like I've wanted to come to Alton Towers for years. So long. And now that we're here, I'm like, what is even happening? Getting here was insane. And everything is so beautiful, but it is not at all what I would have expected. Like, there were basically no signs to get to this park. And we're just driving, looking around, and I'm like, where are we going? The roads are thin, there's trees everywhere, and then like, all of a sudden, it's just like, turn right, Alton Towers entrance, turn right, and we're here.
And the roads were bumpy
anything.
too.
They were. And there were moments where we literally had to drive over the curb into like overgrown grass and shrubs.
Road, yeah.
It was wild.
And by no fault of Antonio's, like that was fully just.
Oh, Antonio
insane.
killed the roads.
Like, props to everyone who drives these roads to get here on a regular basis. Like, even if you are like nearby, you still have to drive through these crazy windy thin roads. So
the irony of my comment section saying, why did it take you so long to get to these UK theme parks? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because first of all, we don't drive on the left. Second of all, the driving otherwise is crazy. And third of all, if you want to take public transit to get to Alton Towers, Antonio, what is it like to do that?
From what I've heard, there's no direct trains, and you have to take like 3 different buses. So I was like, no way, we're renting a car, we're driving, or we're not going. And I think we definitely made the right choice.
We definitely did. I'm so excited to head on in here. One of my top bucket list parks in the world and my top bucket list park of this trip. Let's head on into Alton Towers, guys. I have no idea where we're going. I would argue one of the coolest and most classic entrances to a park. You've got a Vekoma corkscrew. They actually took the corkscrew from this defunct ride that closed in 2008 and opened in 1980. They moved it over to the entrance. It was so freaking cool that they did this. Oh my gosh, we're blown away by how expansive this place is. It's so crazy. You can even see Alton Castle out there. We're definitely gonna check that out today. By the way, we are in here just as a preview day. Alton Towers was incredible and hooked up 2 days worth of complimentary admission for all 4 of us. So before we go any further, I wanna give a huge thanks to Alton Towers for making this possible. But yeah, literally the drive was so crazy and took so long that we have, I think, 2 hours to enjoy the park today. Tomorrow's gonna be the full day as well as our meetup, so we'll definitely be meeting some of you guys there. But yeah, we're so damn excited to be here, guys. Again, one of my top bucket list parks in the world. What is life right now? This theming is incredible. For those of you who don't know, Nemesis is one of the most iconic coasters in all of Europe. It opened in 1994, of course famous for its terrain interaction, then closed in 2022. And Alton Tower said, this ride is so popular and so iconic and famous around the world that we are going to fully retrack it and retheme it. And they killed it. Just, I can already tell. This is gonna be right up my alley. This ride looks so impressive. Holy crap, let's do it. This is one of the coolest looking inverts ever. Oh my god. that? Woo! Oh my God, here we go. Woo! Ah! Woo! Ah! Woo! Ah! It's so intense! Oh my God! Woo! Ah! Oh! Dude, what? Wow! Oh my God! That was so good! Oh my God. I loved that so much. Nemesis Reborn, that is one of my favorite B&M inverts easily. It is so smooth. I couldn't believe how smooth it was. There's so many people that have been saying the retrack was a little shaky, and I was expecting that because a lot of new B&M coasters have been like that. But no, this was as smooth as can be. I don't know if they've done some work on it recently or something, but no, it's running amazing. So intense. The near misses are incredible. The way this uses the terrain is one of the best I've ever seen on a coaster. Honestly, it was phenomenal. And the theming is just ridiculous, dude. What is this? And the ride looks visually so cool. I know a lot of people were saying they didn't like the paint scheme. I think it looks so cool with all the arteries and the veins and stuff. Dude, it's like Stranger Things. It looks crazy.
I absolutely loved it. I thought it was awesome. It's not the best operating invert in the world, I don't think, but I loved it. Unique layout. I think that's probably the most important thing for me, is just how unusual it is. It's unlike any other invert that I've ever ridden. The shaping on all the elements other than the zero-G roll, totally unique. So I loved it. I thought it was great.
So good. I don't think I have anything else to say. It's just so good.
That was a ride on Nemesis. Personally, one of the better B&M inverts I've done. That for sure destroys Osiris. We did that last year at Park Asterix. Wow. Beyond the ride experience itself, just the pure aesthetic of this track is incredible. Nothing like looking at this. I've been seeing photos of it online since I was a kid. And being here now in person and actually seeing this behind me is just absolutely phenomenal. Next though, we are riding a very mysterious ride called Subterra. All we know from one of the employees here earlier is it's some sort of a drop tower. That's kind of all we know.
And that it's supposed to be themed to Nemesis, like kind of teaching you about
it's kind
Nemesis.
of hand in hand. So very excited to see what that's about. We'll have to let you guys know. But yeah, let's go for it.
Dude, I'm so excited to try that. But yeah, Nemesis was incredible, and I just love the look of it too. I think it's one of the most impressive looking roller coasters I've ever seen, and certainly one of the most impressive feats of roller coaster engineering I've seen. The fact that they were able to cram a little invert into that plot of land, but it's so compact and so intense. Wow, man, what a ride.
Hey guys, shout out to one of our fans here. We got
Hey,
George.
we got George, dude.
What's up? How are you doing?
Good.
He's from the UK. This is one of his parks that he lives near.
Yeah.
What do you think of Nemesis?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
I truly have no idea what to expect.
George, wait, explain to us what Nemesis is.
It's a alien beast that has a cult, and it hypnotizes and draws people into the site, and essentially it eats people through its tentacles.
That's pretty cool.
The creature is very much alive and stable, but dormant. You are perfectly safe. Scans show increased brain activity
System malfunction. Egg containment system has been breached.
Oh, I'm getting wet! I'm getting wet! What? Oh my God! Dropped! Whoa. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy or Tower of Terror. Oh, I'm getting wet again!
Oh my god.
Where is it? Where's the Nemesis, dude? Oh, something's touching my back! Something's touching my back! Oh, turn it off! Oh! Whoa! We just got up and now we're walking, dude. Where are we going? This is crazy! That was amazing! Dude, Nemesis Subterra was one of the most unique things I've ever done. I don't know if it's a ride, like what do you call that? Oh my God.
I've certainly never encountered something like that. I don't want to give too much away for those who haven't visited, but it is definitely a must-do in my opinion.
I have no idea what just happened, but that was really cool.
I mean, ride with actual jump scares? Excellent.
If you want to avoid spoilers, jump ahead 20 seconds. I'm gonna get all into this. Things were touching me, dude. There was stuff on my back, legs. I don't know what was going on.
in the ribs so bad. Oh my gosh, like jabbed in the ribs.
It was so freaky. It was like, part of it was a drop tower, and it would take you to different scenes, and then part of it was like a walkthrough scare maze. Man, I've
With
never
scare actors.
never seen anything like that. But it was absolutely incredible. Like, between that and actual Nemesis, the roller coaster, I'm like in love with this park so far. Like, everything is so unique here. Dude, we're running to the Smiler to do it before the park closes. We still have 7 minutes to get there. Do you think we got this?
For sure.
All right, we're definitely making this. We got the Smiler, guys, open in 2013, Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster, and I'm so unbelievably excited to try this. Dude, oh my gosh, this theme is unreal. It's themed to correcting humans, like human experiment to get them to smile constantly. It is so creepy. And fittingly, the ride has more inversions than any other roller coaster in the world at 14. You are gonna go upside down 14 times. What? Are you kidding me? This has been a bucket list coaster for years.
Join us.
Dude, we just got off of the Smiler. It was incredible. I liked it so much. But real quick, I wanted to show you this theme. I mean, that is the scariest thing I've seen for any amusement ride ever.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Gio, how did you find that? Because you don't like coasters that just flip you upside down over and over and over and over again. Like,
I don't even know. I'm like still like spaced out. For anybody watching this, I have to take Dramamine before I ride any roller coasters, and I feel great. But even with Dramamine, I feel like totally off right now. Like, it's just like dizzying and like too many positive G's in a row for me. Like, that's not, that was not great.
I'll actually add that as someone that doesn't ever get dizzy riding roller coasters, unless maybe there's like a backward section that freaks me out, but that actually did kind of get to me a little bit, but I don't care. I loved it. But how did you find it?
I liked it way more than I thought I would. I thought I was gonna hate it. I enjoyed almost the entire ride. The only parts I didn't like were the sea serpent. It felt really awkwardly shaped, and like the entire train just like shuffled, bang. And Mark's nodding his head on the other side of the camera like, yep. And the two rolls in the end, I don't know. I mean,
it's excessive, that's for sure.
I love Outlaw Run, and I don't even think those two rolls are necessary on that. For this, I was like, oh geez, I've already been upside down 12 times. Like, it was fun though.
You already have the record.
It's
like
a cool ride. Like, it's a very cool ride.
Dude, Smiler was super cool. 14 inversions you might think would knock you out, but you know what? It wasn't overwhelming by any means, in any bad way. It was overwhelming in a great way. I had a lot of fun. Very intense, very intense. Honestly, the second lift being vertical was a great break in between. It might have been too much if it was just all in one thing, but with that break, that ride was phenomenal. I very much enjoyed my time on that.
Yeah, I need a breather, guys. I mean, we're heading out the park for day one. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We had a fantastic first impression of Alton Towers. I mean, this park is so unique. It almost doesn't even feel like a theme park. It's like a garden with towers and then just rides plop down. We're gonna see it all tomorrow, so we have plenty of time to enjoy it and explore the whole thing. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. With a snap of fingers, I'll see you guys then. Bye, everyone. One more thing before we head out. This castle, or tower, I guess, in the middle of the park. This is one of the craziest centerpieces for any park I've ever seen. I mean, this transcends the Eiffel Tower at King's Dominion or King's Island or Wonder Mountain, whatever, even the Disney castles. This is so authentic. And obviously this existed well before any of the rides did. This is so beautiful. Wow, dude, this is so old. Like I said, 1850. I mean, that's ridiculous. That is unbelievable. We were told to do Spinball Wizard first due to its poor capacity. This opened in 2004 and is a Manor spinning coaster. It actually looks better than I thought in this park. I didn't know what this would be like because this is like the most amusement park section ever. But it looks quite fun. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I do love me a spinning coaster. Okay, first coaster of the day. We're doing Spinball Wizard. Oh, God. This looks sick, dude. I'm actually excited for this. Oh, no! We're spinning right away! Oh! Oh! Oh my God! Woo! Oh wow! Oh, dude! Woo! Oh, dude! Oh. I can't focus on anything. This is so spinning. Oh, dude! This is fun. Oh God! Woo! Oh, wow. Oh! Jesus Christ. Oh, is that it? No, there's more! Oh, okay, now that's it. Ow. I enjoyed that. I thought that was a nice family coaster. You weren't crazy about it.
Yeah, it was fine.
How did you fare with that? Because you usually don't like spinning coasters very much.
I mean, it was fun, but nerve-wracking. Very dizzying.
That was fun. That was weird. The big wave turn was my favorite part.
Oh, definitely. It always is on these Manor spinners. I love those. Dude, this looks awesome. We're entering the dark forest. Over there you can see Rita, which is an intimate accelerator. We'll definitely have to give that a spin. That looks very fun. But we're heading back here first to do 13. What is 13?
13 is
without spoilers.
Custom, intimate, multi-dimensional coaster, I think it's called. It looks really fun. It's a unique layout.
You're really highly anticipating this.
Yeah, because it's a custom intimate, and any custom intimate I want to ride, so.
And I've heard this has some tricks up its sleeve. I don't know what that means.
You don't?
No.
No, I know two, and I think there's only two. But I've never watched a POV. I've deliberately never watched a POV.
The layout is very tucked away in the woods, so you really can't even see what's going on from the park. But yeah, this opened in 2010. I'm really looking forward to riding this. Dude, there's this like mysterious voice that keeps counting down to 13. Of course, the ride's name is 13. It got me again, dude. It still got me. That's so cool. This queue is crazy themed. All right, let's see what this is like. Starting with a lift hill. Sure, this is gonna do some weird stuff, but I have no idea what.
Here we go.
Woo! Oh, steep drop. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Whoa! Wow! This is a beautiful setting. Whoa, dude! It's so fun. Okay, another lift into a building. I know what it is. I know what it is.
I know what's happening.
Oh! Oh, it's a what? Ah! Whoa! It was a. Oh! Whoa! 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 Where we're going backwards? Yeah! What is going on? What? Whoa! What was that? It was a drop track into a backward section to end out the ride too. That is rad. That was so cool. 13 just then was so much fun. I thought that was a great ride. A little on the short side, that was probably my biggest con personally, and I didn't like that it had a trim brake on the drop as well. But everything else about it was great. It was very smooth, it had an incredible setting that really fit the horror themed vibe that they're going for here. And then this part you guys probably couldn't see at all because of how dark it was, but at one point you go into this show scene where obviously there's going to be a drop track. That was obvious to us. But what I wasn't expecting is it kind of does a fake out drop where it goes down a little bit and then it goes down all the way. That was cool. And then as soon as you're down there, you launch backwards. And that was a great backward section too. Didn't make me feel nauseous at all. It was just right.
I love that. I think it's so much fun. The theme is great. The setting is great. Just a total blast. Really fun.
It was a good ride. That was really fun. I don't know if someone else mentioned it, but there is a good surprise on this ride that got me even. Very fun. I definitely think this would be more of a night ride attraction. That's what I've heard about it.
Theme and everything.
But it was very smooth, very fun. Wish it was a little longer. But overall, it was a great ride. No complaints. And the queue aesthetic is amazing.
I loved it. Custom Intamin. It's not intense at all, but it's just a blast. From start to finish, it was so much fun. Super smooth, little bits of floater throughout, unique layout, so much fun.
All right, I am so disappointed we will not be able to ride is the iconic wooden roller coaster Wickerman, which opened in 2018 by Great Coasters International. This thing looks so fun, and it's one of the most themed wooden coasters on the planet. Layout looks so twisty and awesome. This giant Wickerman is so cool. As you can see, there's a bunch of scaffolding over the track right now, and you may be wondering why that is. It's because someone threw a vape on the track and it caused a portion of the ride to catch on fire. I know you were very highly anticipating Wickerman.
I was. I've been on a whole lot of GCIs and I wanted to add another one to the list. It looks like a really unique custom layout and it seems like it has like a lot of great pops of air. So I was very much anticipating this, and it's a wood credit in Europe, which is not particularly common. So very disappointing that it's closed. It is what it is.
And if it is a vape,
oh my gosh.
Whoever that person was that threw it onto the track, click off right now, dude.
No
Unreal.
words.
Click off. Click off Unreal. If the person is watching that threw the vape on the track, unsubscribe. I don't want you here. You're not welcome on Coaster Dash.
I agree that vaping is a frustrating issue for the world.
Don't vape. I have asthma.
Okay guys, so Josiah made this post about the meetup we're doing today at 3 p.m. at Oblivion. Josiah's the only one not smiling. And then one of the top comments is, nah, let Josiah get some sleep.
Guys, listen. We are jet lagged, we are tired. I was not unhappy, I was very stoked. That picture caught me in a bad moment. We just happened to all four be there.
Bro's explaining.
I'm happy.
I am so excited for what we're about to do next. As you guys know, I don't just love roller coasters, I love dark rides too. Curse of Alton Manor is up next. This thing looks great. So this is a dark ride, it opened last year in 2023, and I'm so pumped to experience it. It's going to be absolutely awesome.
I love unique dark rides, and this definitely seems to fit that description.
I've heard the theming is excellent for this.
I hope it is. I mean, I think it will be.
And it was closed almost all day yesterday, so it's awesome that this opened for us. Are you kidding me with this theming? The ground is rumbling, there's creepy chandeliers and all sorts of stuff. Here we go, guys. Wow. This is crazy. Oh wow. Whoa, smoke. Whoa, dude. Oh! Oh no! Oh hell nah! Oh! Oh! Push that thing away! Oh! It's like Poppy playtime, dude. Oh my god! They went all out on the theming. That was unbelievable. That was one of the highest quality dark rides I think I've ever done. It was also freaky as hell. The theming was ridiculous, Josiah.
Dude, I was very, very, very impressed. I would say that about halfway through the ride, I was thinking, okay, by average lengths of these dark rides, it's gonna end pretty soon. Then we entered another room that got even better and better and better. It was way longer than I thought. The building must be huge. They've hidden it very well. It must be ginormous behind this initial facade. I'm actually going to buy the book before we leave that I was talking about in my vlog. We met some guys yesterday who wrote the book. I'm very intrigued. Yeah, it's very cool.
I absolutely loved that. I thought that was awesome. All the effects were working super well. Transitions from room to room were so smooth. All the lighting effects were great. There were even some scents that were pumped in. It was so good.
That might be my favorite ride I've done here. I loved that.
I think I might agree.
So much
I loved
fun.
it so much.
Yeah, the theming is insane. Like, I'm such a huge horror fan. This is like exactly what I wanted out of that. So much fun.
Yeah, this park kills it on the theming. It is incredible here. We're gonna do another new coaster next, Galactica, which I'm really excited about. B&M flying coaster. This one's unique in that it has a few sections where you're actually on your back. Usually in America, we don't have any of that besides pretzel loops, so this will be pretty interesting. Here it is, opened in 2002, Bolliger and Mabyard flying coaster. I'm personally really looking forward to this, although I will say the ride itself, as well as the area around the ride, looks a little bit outdated compared to a lot of other sections of the park. So I'd love to see it get a refresh, but nonetheless, I think the coaster itself will be very fun. Okay, we've made it onto Galactica. All right, you're on your stomach in a flying position. Here we go, dude. Woo! Whoa, weird layout. Oh! Whoa! Oh my God! Whoa! Wow! We're gonna roll. Woo! Oh! Oh! Air time. Oh! Oh wow! That was pretty good. That was fun. I liked it. It was like a family-friendly flying coaster. I've never been on one that tame before, but I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't think it was too bad. I like the part where you're on your back. That is rather unique, wasn't it?
It was very odd. Like, definitely a long time spent there. Didn't think much of it other than it was really fun. It was like a family flyer.
That was literally a family coaster. I am so confused. But it wasn't bad. It was really smooth and it was enjoyable. But I don't know. It was really strange. It was very odd.
All right, here we have Oblivion, the original B&M dive coaster that opened in 1998. I'm so intrigued to do this. Dives right into a cave, dude. Goes underground, and then it just turns into the break. So it's super short, but I'm still really excited. All right, we've got a group of enthusiasts here for the meetup, dude. Introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Jake from Off the Tracks.
Jake.
Hello, I'm Ben.
Ben.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Milo.
Milo.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great to see you guys. I'm so glad we have some people here. Let's all get on Oblivion, because we have never been on this. It's gonna be your first time on the original dive. Here we go. Whoa, dude! The view is incredible. This is so weird. 65 feet tall, but the drop is 180. That is ridiculous. What is this even gonna feel like? Wow. This is beautiful. Oh! Whoa! Oh my God! Whoa! What? I like that for what it was. It's a very simple ride. Literally, the drop is the ride, and then it has a turn into the brakes. But what it does well. The drop is absolutely amazing, and I think probably the best drop at Alton Towers. It just dives into what is supposed to be a black hole. It's pretty cool, dude. It looks like this tiny little tunnel that you don't even know if you'll be able to pass through because of how tight it is. And all the smoke at the bottom, man, it's really interesting. And unlike all of the other dive coasters I've ever done, since this was the first, and it was a prototype, it doesn't have floorless trains. You have a floor to rest your feet on. It also only hangs you over the drop for a smidge. It's like half a second, whereas most of these, it's like 3 seconds. Hey dude, what did you think of it?
It's the worst ride here. Worst big coaster, I should say. I don't like it. It's too short.
Too short.
I need a longer
That's
ride.
the thing about it. It is so short.
That was so fun. It's just a short, like, amazing drop where you're completely out of the seat. It's smooth. It's just an airtime ride. Like, yeah, it's short, but like, you know that looking at it. It's so fun.
Like, and also, just think about like what came from this ride. Like, if you love diving coasters now, this is the original. So because of this, all of those other coasters exist.
That's true.
And I think that's really cool. And on top of that, it's fun. So enjoy it.
What do you think of it, dude?
I think it's a great B&M dive. It's not the best, but the prototype at the end of the day.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. What do you think?
Actually, a lot different than the other dives I've ridden, which has been quite a few at this point. I liked that a lot for what it was. I'm not saying it was a top 10 by any means, but for what it did it well. It was fun.
It's definitely a gimmicky ride. It's literally built for the drop. So when you look at it that way, it is a fantastic attraction. It's just so short, I wouldn't wait too long for it personally. We've got one more big coaster to do, and that's Rita. Josiah, Alton Towers has been so accommodating to us.
Dude, yeah, it's been great. Oh, they gave us a fast lane for Rita because the line's long and they want us to get through and do some more rides in the park and experience it. So we're really grateful that they're open to that.
The entire group was able to join. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, everybody. They let everybody on.
That's awesome.
Go! We're done.
You know, Rita was surprisingly fun. I didn't think I was gonna like that as much as I did, especially considering I've done Desert Race at Heide Park in Germany before, which is an exact clone of this. Having done that before, I knew what to expect, and I don't remember loving that ride. I liked the launch, but I thought the rest of the layout was just fine. But on this, I don't know, I think I was just able to appreciate some of the airtime moments more due to the room I got. And yeah, the launch, like I said, is absolutely fantastic. Josiah, you were impressed.
That was awesome, dude. Like, I don't know, expectations were low, but maybe that made it better. It was really fun. I thought it was punchy, it was cool.
That was so much fun. I loved it. Great layout, lots of positive to negative transitions. The best things that Intamin does is stuff like that, I think. I mean, this obviously didn't have anything sharp enough to really get that extreme feeling like Maverick or anything like that, but super, super fun. I loved it.
And keep in mind too, like as coaster enthusiasts, we know what to expect in terms of ride length. That is a very short ride, and I imagine if you're just a regular guest who's coming to Alton Towers and you wait an hour for this because it does routinely have one of the longest waits in the park, you might be very underwhelmed by how short it is. That is the #1 con about it. Same with Oblivion, they're stupidly short, but fun rides. I enjoyed that more than I expected to. All right, just wrapping things up at Alton Towers, we just got another ride on Nemesis, which was incredible. This park absolutely lived up to expectations. It's just a wonderful place to be. It's super woodsy here. The atmosphere is amazing. The theming is also fantastic, like even better than I expected. And the themes are dark. I really like that. And I like how Europe does that because you don't see that in America ever. And the ride lineup overall was very fun. I mean, every coaster we did was enjoyable. The dark ride was unbelievable experience. Subterra was super unique, and yeah, the meetup was a lot of fun.
Yeah, overall, again, Alton Towers, big thank you for letting us come out and do what we did. We had a great time. Absolutely, I'm not just saying this because we're partnered with them. Like, I would totally recommend this park to anybody who wants to come and visit. We had such a good time. The staff was all very friendly. People were cool. The theme was amazing. The scenery, all the above. It's 9 out of 10 park for me. Loved it.
Yeah, this place is amazing. I absolutely loved every minute of my time here. Had really high expectations and they were exceeded. Seriously, such a fun park.
Absolutely a 2-day park. Like, this place is so great.
I could have gone 3.
It's not just the coasters, it's the dark rides, it's the setting. Being able to walk through the gardens and around the castle is awesome. And all of the rides have something unique and fun to offer. I thought Alton Towers was fantastic. It exceeded my expectations. I can't wait to revisit.
Absolutely. Having said that, it is not perfect. A few things I think personally they could work on. 1, they close at 5 p.m. What? That is so early. Number 2, rides are breaking down out the wazoo at this park. I don't know what's up with that. Ride availability here is very questionable, and I know that it's not just our experience. I mean, I haven't even really talked about it in the video vlog, but so many things have just been going down all day yesterday and today. Of course, Wickerman wasn't even open at all, and we only got 1 ride on the Smiler and no POV, unfortunately, because it didn't even operate today. So that was a disappointment. And then also I would say food could use some improvement. The food we've had here has not been that great, but everything else was a positive. So like just I said, probably a 9 out of 10 park for me. I absolutely loved my time here, and I would highly recommend a visit despite its minor flaws. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Peace out, everyone.